Today whatever I am going to teach that is common for any data warehousing tool. As part of today's class, our agenda is to understand only these topics. What is data, types of data, and types of databases available, data warehousing architecture, Informatica role in DW, RRA Tech training standards. One by one, these things we need to understand as part of this demo one. Let us go for first one. What is data? What is data? Anything which is useful to get some information, that is called as data. Let us assume like we have outside so many businesses are available, right? Let us say we have one business, that business is called as retail business is available. We have one business, that business is called as retail business is available. In the retail business, how business is getting the data, sir? Customer is going and purchasing some products. At the end of that one, business is going to generate one bill. That bill contains some data. That bill contains what, sir? Some data. That data is giving some information to you. What are the products you taken from the supermarket and how much amount you need to pay over there. That's what the information is giving. So in the retail sector, customer is interacting and is buying some products. At the end of that one, okay, customer is getting what, sir? One bill is getting. That bill contains some data. That data is giving information how much amount you need to pay. What are the products you taken from that? Correct or not, sir? Second type of business, if you take let us say banking business you are taking. You went to one bank and you asked over there, I have $500 are available in my pocket. Could you please deposit this $500 into my account? Then what she or he is going to do, sir? She will take this $500 and she try to deposit in your account. End of that one, they will give one receipt to you. Yes or no, sir? That receipt contains information how much amount they deposited in the bank and what is your total balance available in the bank. That kind of information will be available, right? So on the receipt, whatever data is available, that is giving some information to you. This is called as banking sector. So banking sector is normally known as banking, finance, next what, sir? Service. BFS is called as one domain. These all things are called as different domains. Retail is the one domain. BFS is the one domain. Here also customer is interacting with the business. That is the reason we got what, sir? Data. Let us say third thing, if you take, let us take the healthcare. Healthcare means what exactly means, I will tell you. We have next domain that is called as healthcare domain. In healthcare domain, how the data is generating, sir? Someone is not feeling well. He has some problem of the back pain. He went to an hospital and he said like, I am suffering with the back pain. Could you please give me treatment? Then tell me, doctor immediately going to do the treatment or he is going to confirm what is the disease root cause? He is first going to confirm what is the disease root cause, right? Why he is getting the back pain? Any bone structure is disturbed? Any vitamins deficiency is there? The work nature, whatever you are doing, daily is sitting, let us say 10 hours is sitting strongly in the seat like this only. Due to that reason he is getting posture. Posture also very important. Yes or no, sir? Sitting postures are very important. Because of sitting postures he is getting this problem. First we will try to identify what is the root cause for this pain. For that, you may require some tests you may need to do, some x-rays you may need to do. You need to ask some questions to the patient and tell me what is your regular lifestyle. You may be giving some answers. This all information is gathering. End of this one, you will try to identify what is the root cause. He identified the root cause. Okay, the profession wise is software engineer. Whenever we have some development project, some deadlines are came, then resource has to work 12 hours per day. From last 1 month, he has been working 12 hours per day. Because of that, he has this problem. So what he will suggest is, okay, we cannot avoid the work. So we can control our back by using some belt. Wear this belt. Belt is going to make you somewhat support. It is going to give to your back. So that back pain we can reduce it. Even though you are not able to remove, we can reduce it. That's what his suggestion he given. So what I want to tell is, in this whole also customer is interacting with the business. At that moment we got some data or not, sir? At that moment only we got some data. Fourth one, let us say any other domain if you take, let us say IME. IME stands for information, media and entertainment. Information, media and entertainment. Information, media and entertainment. One new movie got released, let us say. One new movie got released that is called as XYZ movie. XYZ movie released. Then as a theater owner, you are going to the distributor and you are asking, I want to play this movie in my theater. That guy will give that one, but you need to pay some money and all. That is called as one transaction. At that moment, some data is generating or not, sir? Some data is generating. What I would like to say is, in the world, first we'll try to divide businesses into different domains. What is the conclusion, sir? In the world, whatever businesses are available, those businesses we are going to divide into some domains. Suppose one fine day, one guy came here and he asking, sir, I want one project. First I will try to ask, what, sir? What is your business? Sir, I am running one supermarket. Then I will say, okay, supermarket, right? It is a retail market actually. Retail expert is, this guy is a retail expert. Go and ask him, this guy is going to help you properly. Someone came and I said like, I am maintaining one hospital. Then I will say, okay, then it is a healthcare. Then go and ask this guy properly, he will explain what is healthcare and all. So that's how the domain experts will be available in the world. And each and every software organization first will divide. Each and every software organization first divides the businesses into different domains. The business into different domains. In any domain, the common point is, customer is interacting with the business. Customer is interacting with the business. The customer interaction with the business is called as transaction. Is called as what, sir? Transaction. Is called as transaction. Am I clear, sir? Customer is interacting with the business, that is called as transaction. Am I clear this point? Now, that is the reason we are saying as data is two types. First type of data is what, sir? Transactional data. First type of data is called as transactional data. Now this transactional data, how we are getting is, every day you are running your business, then automatically this transactional data you are going to get it. Every day you are running your business means automatically you are going to get what's the transactional data. For example, coming Sunday, all banks are closed. Yes or no, sir? Every Sunday is closed, obviously. Now on Sunday, any bank will accumulate any deposits, sir? In any bank, do we have any deposits in the bank? No, right? That means what, sir? Sunday there is no transactions with respect to deposits. That means you are not running your business. That is the reason there is no transaction. Whenever you are running your business, then automatically you will get what, sir? Transactions we get. This all transactional related data is called as what, sir? Transactional data. And the nature of this transactional data is daily whatever job we are doing, day-to-day activities, whatever we are doing, that activities are making this transactional data. That activities are making this transactional data. Correct or not, sir? Right. And the data is current in nature. Current means what, sir? Whatever you are doing right now, that will be immediately reflected into the database. Right now, whatever you are doing, that immediately reflect into it, sir, database. Suppose you went to one ATM, you withdrawn some amount. You went to an ATM, you withdrawn some amount. Okay. At that moment, let us say I have my balance is $20,000 is available. I withdrawn, let us say $1,000 I withdrawn. $1,000 I withdrawn. Tell me at that point of time, immediately the $20,000 available balance column value will be replaced with 19,000 or not, sir? That means immediately that is reflecting or not? Immediately that is reflecting. That is the reason it is called as current data. That is the reason it is called as current data. And why it is called as detail is whenever you put your ATM card over there in the ATM machine, it is going to scan all the information related to you. What is your name? What is your PIN code? What is the amount available in the bank? All the information max, whatever it is possible, everything it is going to read it. Detailed information it is going to read about your card. About your card. That is the reason it is also called as what, sir? Detail. So your transaction data is runtime data, or it is a current data, or it is a detailed data. This transaction data is useful for the purpose of what, sir? Running the business purpose. Running the business purpose. What is the meaning of running the business? What is the meaning of running the business? What is the meaning is, let us say, one fine day, one customer went to one bank manager and he said like, I have 10,000 rupees available. This 10,000 rupees I taken yesterday from your bank only. From your bank ATM I taken this 10,000 rupees. From your bank ATM I taken this 10,000 rupees. Unfortunately, these all 10,000 rupees are fake notes. Could you please replace with the correct currency note? That's what I am asking. Then what the bank manager is going to do, sir? Bank manager is going to verify whatever statement is telling that is true or not. Yesterday he withdrawn from my ATM is telling. Really withdrawn from my ATM? Let us go and check the transaction. He checked that one, it is available. The transaction is available. He is going to replace, sir? He is going for one more check also. There is a possibility 10,000 he taken yesterday, he kept in his home, and he taken some other 10,000 rupees and is trying to give your manager also. Possible or not, sir? That is the reason he is going to check what is the currency serial number also. With what serial number currency I given to this customer, what currency serial number is trying to give to me. Both are synchronizing, both are mapping or matching or not. I am going to verify that one. I am going to verify that one. If everything is matching, then there is no other go. I need to give the 10,000 rupees. Yes or no, sir? Suppose you don't have the serial number of the currency in your system, then are you going to solve this problem, sir? If you don't have the serial number of the currency in your machine, in your system database, are you going to solve this problem? No. Customer keep on will tell like, I taken yesterday from your bank only, it is a fake notes. Please give me correct notes. Manager keep on tell like, my ATMs are very smart ATMs, it won't give any fake notes. Like that, it will give a statement. Statements will go, fighting will go, but nothing solution will not come. So if you want to run our business smoothly, what should be there, sir? What should be there? Detailed data should be required. Detailed data should be required. Detailed data is nothing but what, sir? Transactional data is required. Transactional data is required. Now, next point. This data, whatever available, this one we are going to store in one database that is called as OLTP database. I want to show one diagram. Some reason this is missed, this diagram. The OBA demo slide, that diagram is available. Okay, see this one, this diagram once. See this diagram once. Whatever she is doing, it is online activity or offline activity, sir? Whatever she is doing, that is online activity or offline activity? Online activity. Whatever she is trying to withdraw the amount, that is called as one transaction or not, sir? One transaction. Whenever she is trying to do something in the ATM, ATM is generating some data, ATM application generating some data. The data is moving into the database, correct or not, sir? This application to this database, we are moving it. So whatever she is doing, that activity is called as online activity, and that is whatever she is doing, that is called as one transaction. Moving data from application to database is called as one process. Together it is called as what, sir? OLTP. That's how the database name is came as OLTP. So transactional data is stored one area that is called as OLTP. OLTP stands for online transactional processing. Now, the source of this transactional data is applications. Correct or not, sir? We are getting transactional data because of this application only. Application is generating this transactional data. Correct or not? The reason source of transactional data is applications. Some of the examples for the applications is ATM transactions, share market transactions, or Facebook transactions. These all are examples for applications. Correct or not? In the Facebook, you are going and you are uploading your profile. Immediately that is going to reflect into the database or not? Immediately it is going to reflect to the database. Right. So now if people understand the properties of transactional data, we have huge amount of transactional data in our database. But still we are not happy with that one. That is the reason we are moving on towards our analytical data. What is making you to not happy? Even though we have a lot of transactional data is available, we are moving on to the analytical data means we are not happy with the transactional data, right? What are the things you are not able to solve using transactional data? We need to understand. What is the problem you are facing with the transactional data? You need to understand. Transactional data is very, very useful to do one activity. That activity is what, sir? Running the business. But still we have one problem with the transactional data. What is the problem? We need to understand. The problem is, let us go for one example. I am taking one bank. That bank is called as ICICI Bank. I am taking. Now, in this bank, let us say I am taking some records, some transactional data records I am taking. This is customer number. This is customer name. This is, let us say, how much he is withdrawing. Let us say this is ATM number. Customer number is equal, let us say, 101. Customer name is equal, let us say, name 1. Or else let me take this is 1. And this is name 1. And withdrawal amount is equal, let us say, 100,000 rupees. ATM number is equal, let us say, 1. Customer number is equal, let us say, 2. Name is equal, let us say, name 2. And we have a 2,000 withdrawn from the second ATM. Like this, I have 1,000 customers are available. His name is name 1,000. And he withdrawn, let us say, 5,000 rupees. And from the ATM called as 100 ATM. Like this, I have information. Whatever information I written here, this information is called as what information, sir? Transactional data information. This information is called as transactional data. Which customer withdrawn, how much amount from which ATM we are trying to write over here. This is called as transactional data. It is called as transactional data. Okay, now you people understand this point. What is the problem I am facing with this transactional data? You need to understand, right? What is the problem I am facing with this transactional data? You need to understand. The problem is I completed my MBA, that is Masters in the Business. I completed Masters in the Business. Then I joined into ICICI Bank directly as a manager. I need to take one decision. The decision is every day in each ATM, in first ATM, in second ATM, in 100 ATM, how much amount I need to load, I need to decide that one. I am a decision maker. How much amount you need to load in the particular ATM. That's what my aim. Now, to take that decision, I went to the developer and I said, sir, I am very new to this area. Okay, I want to take one decision. How much amount I need to load in this ATM? I need to take that decision. To take that decision, I require historical data. What is the usage of this ATM I require? Could you please provide that one? Immediately he asked that one. Historical data means how much historical data you want? 1 day, 2 days, 1 month or 1 year? How much historical data you want? He asked. Then I said, okay man, 1 month historical data is enough for me. Please provide 1 month of historical data. Then seriously what he did is, 1 month of historical data he extracted and he's trying to give it. He's trying to give it. How many records he given, that is important here. How many records he given, that is important here. How many records is given is he given this many records he given. Let us say number of ATMs. How many things are available, sir? 100 ATMs are available, right? And in one ATM per day transactions are 100. Let us assume this is what, sir? 100 is the per day transactions. 100 is the per day transactions. Now, how many days history you want, sir? Number of days he extracting is number of days extracting is how many days, sir? 30 days. Now tell me how many records you will be extracting from the database, sir? 30 into 100 into 100, right? Total how many records he given to the MBA guy? 300k records he given to the business manager. So total number of records he given is how many records he given, sir? 3 lakh records he given. That is 300k records he given. 300k records he given. 300,000 records he given. Now tell me, as a business manager, is it possible for me to see this 300,000 records, see it and analyzing is possible, sir? It's very highly impossible, right? Even you have taken simple example you taken here. For that we got here 300,000 records we got. If I take here, let us say in one ATM there is a chance like 1,000 transactions also happens per day. Yes or no, sir? And there is a possibility number of ATMs are not 100, thousands also may be available. Some of the types of business only 30 days may not be enough. You require 1 year of the historical data. Then number of records are going to increase drastically or not, sir? Increase huge. That many records analyzing means that is very difficult task. By MBA guy, manager guy saw these 3 lakh records and he shouted in front of the developer, this all 3 lakh records analyzing is not at all possible with me. What I am expecting is, can you provide a report with the 2 columns? One is called as ATM number is what? And what is the amount I need to load? What is the amount I need to load? You do calculation, average you calculate, everything you calculate and give me this report. Then what you did, sir? Okay, sir, I am going for the average calculations. First ATM is withdrawal amount is what, sir? 50,000. Second ATM withdrawal amount is 60,000. Like this, something he calculated and he given this kind of report to the business user. Now, this kind of report, if I supply, this will be very easy to understand or not, sir? Very easy to understand. That means this report is directly helping you. This report is directly helping you to understand or to analyze your business. A data which is useful to analyze your business is called as what, sir? Analytical data. Any data which is useful to analyze your business, the data is called as what, sir? Analytical data. Any data which is useful to run your business, that is called as what, sir? Transactional data. Am I clear? Transactional data, more properties already people are knows. Transactional data is nature is what, sir? It is current data, and this is what, sir? Detailed data, right? Whereas analytical data nature is what, sir? It is historical data. It is historical data in nature, and it is what, sir? It is summarized data. Exactly opposite. This is current data. This is historical data. This is detailed data. This is what, sir? Summarized data. And this data is purely useful for the purpose of running your business. This data purely useful for the purpose of what, sir? Analyzing your business. And this data is coming from source of data is what, sir? Applications. Source of data is applications. Whereas source of this data is this data is coming from where, sir? OLTP. This is very important. From here only we are getting this data. This data we are storing. Storage. Database database is known as what, sir? OLTP. Here database storage is known as database storage is known as what, sir? OLEP. Database storage is known as OLEP. Now you people understand what are the different properties of this analytical data and transactional data and difference also, correct or not? Now we will be helping you to convert this transactional data into analytical data. That is important, right? Okay, transactional data means what, sir? You are going to the Facebook, there you are trying to type something, that whatever you are typing, that only called as transactional data that is coming into the OLTP. This OLTP to OLAP are moving means who is going to move this one? What is that process called as? What is that process called as? That process, whatever available to move data from year to year, is called as what, sir? We are going to extract the data from here. Then we are going to transform the data. Then we are going to what, sir? Load the data into this database. We are going to load the data into this database. This, the process of ETL, whatever you are doing, that's what it is called as. That is a job is done by which tool, sir? Informatica tool is going to do this job. Informatica tool is going to do this job. Not only Informatica, like these tools, a number of things are available. As of now, you people understand, converting transactional data into analytical data. Converting transactional data into analytical data is called as ETL process. Is called as what, sir? ETL process. Converting transactional data into analytical data is called as ETL process. In that ETL process, we have a number of tools are available: Informatica, Data Stage, Ab initio, SSIS, okay, BODI, ODI, OWB, a number of tools are available. In that one, more space is occupied, more market share is occupied tool is Informatica. More number of current trend only always you need to take, sir. We don't know what is future, we don't know what is happened, right? Current trend, what is going on, that's what important for us. Current trend, how many projects are available in the ETL area? In that ETL area, how many projects are executing using Informatica? That's what you need to understand. If that percentage, if you take more projects, that is 50% of the projects are executing only using Informatica. Remaining all tools are executing using Data Stage, or Ab initio, or SSIS, or other tools also. You got my point? Right. Okay, let us move on to the documentation. We are going for the analytical data. Analytical data is useful for the purpose of what, sir? Analyzing the business. Is historical in nature and summarized in nature. Is stored in one database. The database is called as OLAP or data warehouse or DSS. DSS stands for decision support system. Using this analytical data, I am going to take the decision, right? That is the reason it is called as decision support system. Now, source of this analytical data is what, sir? OLTP. This data into OLAP data is coming from where, sir? OLTP only. OLAP data is coming from OLTP only. Now let us move on to the next one. OLTP versus what, sir? OLAP. If you see this slide, primarily concentrated with what, sir? Current data, what is going on now? What is going on now that we are going to store here? Generally concentrated with what, sir? Historical data, what has happened in the history? What has happened in the history? That's what I am going to concentrate. Very excellent diagrams, right? This is going to concentrate only on the current data. That is the reason always what is happening now. What is happening now? Historical means what, sir? What happened previously. That's what we are going to concentrate with the OLAP. Am I clear? Now, data warehousing architecture we need to understand. Data warehousing architecture. With this we completed in our agenda. What is our agenda, sir? What is data? We got the clarity. Anything, something which is giving information is called as data. Anything which is giving some information is called as what, sir? Data. Types of data also we have clarity. Transactional data and analytical data, two types of data are available. Types of database also we have the clarity. OLTP database is available. Next what, sir? OLAP database is available. OLTP data mainly focusing on currently what is happening now. OLAP database currently focusing on what, sir? What is historical happened. OLTP database is useful for the running the business. OLAP database is useful for what, sir? Analyzing your business. OLTP database contains transactional data. OLTP database contains analytical data. You have the clarity that one. Now let us move on to the next one that is called as data warehouse architecture. Data warehouse architecture. Now, the data warehouse architecture is, if you see carefully, this is what the data warehouse architecture. Tell me, if I want to run one business, I require importantly two persons I require, two types of persons I require. One is customer, two types of persons I require. One is called as customer. Without customer, there is no business. Without you people, I cannot teach your class, right? You are customers for me. Second is called as faculty. Faculty also very important. Faculty is nothing but me, I am an employee. Yes or no, sir? I am an employee. So what I would like to say is, any business if you want to run smoothly, then you require two types of what, sir? People. One is employee, second is what, sir? Customer. If I want to maintain relationship with the customer, then I need to gather the customer information in different phases. Suppose you are running one car showroom, sir. One customer is interested on one car and came to you. Then you will explain different functionalities of car and cost of the car and different advantages of that car. We are going to explain it. Yes or no, sir? He is interested at that moment. That is called as marketing phase. He still is not decided to buy that one. Still is not decided towards, sir, buy that one. That is called as marketing phase. Where we are trying to market our product. What is the benefits are available for this product? That is called as marketing. At the time of marketing also, we are going to collect some data from the customer. Yes or no, sir? Sir, what is your name? What is your budget? What budget you want to buy the car? Okay, what is the main purpose of this car? You want just official purpose, or you want to go further some travels? Okay, and are you employee or are you a businessman? Like that I am going to collect a number of information, right? This is what the information I need to collect from the customer. Someone is high level management or middle level management is going to decide and going to give one template. Yes or no, sir? The template designing tools are available. The designing tools are called as what, sir? CRM. CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. Customer Relationship Management. Siebel CRM is available. Siebel CRM software is going to help you to design what, sir? A marketing template. That marketing template is help you to collect the data. Impressed about your product. After 2 days he came, sir, I want to buy your car. Very nice it is. I compared with all other market things also. But your car is looking very nice with respect to performance wise, with respect to cost wise, with respect to space wise, with respect to functionalities inside whatever available, it is good. So I would like to buy your car. Then what will happen, sir? Yes, you can buy, sir. Give me some information, some other information also. Like that, you will take some other information. And what is the mode of payment? You want to go for the loan, or you want to pay the cash now? And when you want this delivery, where you want to deliver, you want to go give for home delivery, or you want to come here? Okay, and what color you want to select in the car? Okay, any extra fittings you want for the car? Like that, a number of questions I am going to ask, and those are all things I am going to give to you. Yes or no, sir? That is called as sales. In the sales mode also, we require one template to collect data from the customer. We collected. After 1 month of time, he came to the again showroom and he said, yes, this is the time for the service of the car. Then the service boy will be coming and he's asking, sir, do you have any problems with this car? Then I'm going to tell like, yes, I have some problems. Whenever I'm going for long journey, as seat adjustment is not available, my back is paining. Can you adjust the seat in such a way there is no back pain? Second is, somewhat it seems to be air is decreased. Can you please adjust the air? Third is, alloy wheels you give when the alloy wheels are disturbed, try to adjust the alloy wheels. Fourth is like that one by one problem I am going to describe. Those all one by one problem is going to document properly. The document also happens using the CRM only, and they're going to give best service to you. That means a business is interacting with the customer in different phases. In marketing phase he is interacting, in sales phase he is interacting, in service phase he is interacting. Once these all things are completed, that guy is a good customer, means I may be interacting with the loyalty phase also. I will send one good gift to that guy. That is called as loyalty phase. Different phases I want to interact with the customer. That is the reason it is called as CRM, customer relationship management. Customer relationship management. I am maintaining the relationship with the customer in different phases. It may be marketing phase, sales phase, service phase, or loyalty phase. To develop the CRM, I have outside so many softwares are available. Sibyl is the one software to develop the CRM. Microsoft guy also has his own CRM. Salesforce also has his own CRM. These all things are useful towards collect the customer data and to maintain the relationship with the customer. Targeting the customer, improving the sales, improving the service, improving the marketing. Yes or no, sir? Now, that is clear. Now, a customer came and is trying to give some data here that is coming and storing where, sir? In OLTP. In the format of what data, sir, it is? It is transactional data. It is transactional data. He purchased one car, that is storing here. That is one transaction. He given one time service, that also one transaction. Now, that is okay. Even employees corresponding data also you are going to collect or not, sir? One employee joined to my company. I want to address that guy. That guy is on billability position or that guy is not on billability position. And I want to know what is the skill set of that employee. And I want to know that guy's timings and that guy's total benefits, salaries, how much I am giving. In that one, HRA is how much, TA is how much, DA is how much. These are all things I want to understand, right? That means customer data also you need to, employee data also you need to store in one template or not, sir? The templates also we developed using what, sir? ERP. ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. Enterprise Resource Planning. But to develop this ERP also outside we have here Oracle ERP. That's how the Oracle R12, EBS, E-Business Suite is available. PeopleSoft is available in the same fashion. JD Edwards, SAP ERP. Like this, a number of things are available for this ERP. Yes or no, sir? Suppose one employee entered some data, some information. Okay, my name is so and so. I am good in the skill set of DWBI. I worked previously for so and so company. My phone number is this one. My emergency contact number is this one. Like this, a number of information I am trying to enter in this ERP application. That is coming and storing where, sir? In OLTP. This is one employee corresponding thing. That is the reason it is also called as what, sir? One transaction. From these different OLTPs, I am trying to extract the data. Whatever I required for the analysis purpose. Those things I am trying to extract it. Once I extracted the data, I am trying to convert whatever way customer is looking. In that way, I am trying to convert that data. This conversion will happen in one area. That area is called as staging area. And that means in the staging area, we are trying to convert the transactional data in a format what way customer is looking. In that way we are trying to convert this one. The staging area is called as temporary database. Temporary database means every day it is to truncate and is to create. Every day it is truncate, every day it is to create. That is called as temporary database. Once I converted the data, whatever way customer is looking, then I am going forward, sir. Loading data into one area that is called as our target. Target is nothing but data warehouse, also known as OLAP, also known as DSS, Decision Support System. If you do these three activities, the three activities is called as what, sir? ETL process. Extracting data from different OLTPs, transforming that one whatever way customer is looking, loading that data into the target or data warehouse. Till here if you do, from here reporting team is coming to the picture. Reporting team will be developing semantic layer, reports and what, sir? Dashboard. This is the job of the reporting that we are at least bother about it. You got my point? Any questions till this point of time? Okay, question is, source and staging area is same. That is what is question. Answer is no. Source is different, staging area is different. That is different database, this is different database. No. Data also not in same format. I am going to convert the data into customer required format. Customer required format I am going to store it. Okay, right. So the question is, source database and staging database is same or not? Answer is what, sir? It is not same. It is different. This is different database. This is different database. Okay, right. Let us move on to the next one. Data warehousing tools. Data warehousing tools are divided into two types, sir. If you see, even data warehousing work is available in two modes, right? ETL and reporting. That's how the data warehousing tools are also divided into two types. One is ETL tools. Second is called as reporting tools. In the ETL, we have Informatica, Data Stage, Ab initio, SSIS, like this, and number of things are available. Similarly, in the reporting also, OBI, Cognos, SABO, Domo, ClickView, MSTR, like this, and number of tools are there. Now, as for the market, Informatica is occupied more market. That is the reason we are learning what, sir? Informatica. Why? Because more jobs are available in Informatica. Life is more for the Informatica. Working functionality is simple with the Informatica. That is the reason we are going for the Informatica. Am I clear? End of the day, our goal is to get the job and to settle well. That's what our goal. Now, RRTech training outline. What we are going to train as part of this course? I am going to give you data warehousing concepts. Data warehousing concepts, whatever you require, we are going to give it. Then Informatica 9 we are going to explain here. In that Informatica course, we divide into two levels. One is learner level. Second is what, sir? Specialist level. In learner level, we are providing chapter-wise PPTs. Chapter-wise PPTs are available, PowerPoint presentations. Chapter-wise basic level hands-ons. Chapter-wise project level hands-ons. Chapter-wise recordings also available. This is what we are going to provide. And even specialist level also same way, chapter-wise PPTs, chapter-wise basic level hands-ons, chapter-wise project level hands-ons, chapter-wise recordings are available. And also we are going to deal with what, sir? Pharma live project we are going to do here. Then also we are going to go for external scheduling tools like DAC or BMC Control M. BMC tool that is called as Control M. This also we are going to discuss. And also we are going for OBIA, free built work of Informatica, we are going to discuss. So these all things I am going to deliver as part of our course. And if you want, you can show, I can show the work of this free, I said here chapter-wise PPT, these things, right? I'll show it. First one, we'll go and try to understand. I given here one thing that is called as chapter-wise PPTs, right? What is the meaning? If you go and see, already I uploaded in the Google Drive. Already I uploaded in the Google Drive. If you go for Informatica, as you know already, our institute is going to support only three tools. One is called as OBAWE, second is ODI, third is called as Informatica. These are the three tools what we are concentrating. In the Informatica, if you go and see, I have here learner level, next what, sir? Specialist level. If you go for the learner level, chapter-wise documentation is available. Suppose if you take any one transformation, let us say I am taking important transformation, update strategy transformation I am taking. I am going to explain update strategy transformation, what is slowly changing dimension, how many dimensions are available, type 1, type 2, type 3, and what is the meaning of type 1 dimension, what is the meaning of type 2 dimension, what is happening here. Those all things diagrammatically we are trying to explain everything. Okay, and what are the business challenges we are facing, what are the update levels are available, what is the meaning of flagging, update strategy rule, everything we are trying to explain in this clear fashion. Is it really helpful to you or not, sir? All the important points we gathered and we are giving as a one PPT to you. And once this is completed, presentation is completed, then you can go to the basic level classroom notes is available. In the classroom notes, I have basic level notes, sir. Project level is available. If you go for the basic level, let us say what you discussed just now, sir. Update strategy transformation, you discussed it, right? Update strategy transformation. Update strategy transformation. That is available here. This organizing is something is problem. Now if you go for the update strategy transformation, under this one what I am explaining, sir? Slowly changing dimension. Whatever we discussed previously, we discussed here what, sir? We discussed here, sorry, I closed that PPT. Okay, I closed that PPT. Let me reopen that one. Previously we discussed in the learner level, update strategy transformation. We discussed about what's our, if you go and see, we discussed what's our slowly changing dimension 1. We discussed how to implement that one live. How to implement that one live, we are going to explain using the document. Slowly change, update strategy transformation. Another one what's our slowly changing dimension 1. How detailedly we given is even 10th class guy came and sitting also, he should be able to do it. That's how we given. Stepwise. Go to SQL Plus and try to create it. Import the mapping. I given the mapping name, what to give and how to create that one. Screenshot wise, everything is given. If this document is with you, are you in a position to practice your own or not, sir? Yes. This is called as basic level document. In the basic level document, we are going to use regular or employee table, DP table I am going to use as a source and target kind of thing. But we have next one that is called as project level document is available. Project level document is available. In the same folder, if you go and see, classroom notes, this was sir, project level. This project level is unique to RRI Tech. If you go for project level update strategy transformation we are trying to learn, that is available here, hands-on 8 lookup and update strategy transformation. In this one we are trying to understand what is update strategy transformation is doing, what is the objective of this lesson, what is the summary of this lesson, how the flow will be there. Okay, and with our logos, everything is our material only, sir. This, you should not misuse this one. I am going to deliver to you people, but you should not misuse this one. Am I clear? You need to use for your purpose, don't worry. Now, copy mapping, how to cast step 1, step 2, and step 2 what to do, step 3 what to do, everything I am trying to give here. Exercise 2 is what, and I try to observe the result set, verify the result, and all the things I am providing here. This, in this way document is available. You are able to do your work your own or not, sir. That's what my goal. That's what the meaning of here chapter wise PPTs and chapter wise hands-ons. Sorry. Chapter wise PPTs, chapter wise hands-ons, meaning that chapter wise PPTs are available, and I shown just now chapter wise basic level hands-on, chapter wise what, sir? Project level hands-ons. Next is what, sir? Chapter wise recordings. Suppose you have chance to listen the class, but still you are not able to what, sir, understand the class properly because you are sleeping in the class. Okay, yes, because you are sleeping in the class. So you want to listen one more time. What is the facility? We have each and every class recordings are available. Those recordings are my computer. If you go for the E drive, all the recordings are even available in the YouTube also. You can go and you can listen that one. But all the recordings are available, but only few recordings are public purpose. Few records are given as a private access. So to listen those things, we need to get the access from RRI Tech. That is there. Now if you go for the Informatica, then I have here recordings. All the recordings are available. Hands-on 1, hands-on 2, hands-on 3, everything is available. Am I clear, sir? Suppose just now we discussed one thing that is called as update strategy transformation. We discussed it, right? That is hands-on what, sir? What is the hands-on number? That is, this is the what we discussed. What is the hands-on number of this one? Hands-on what, sir? 8, right? Let us go for the hands-on 8 here. Hands-on 8 here what, sir? Slowly changing dimension 1 is available. Let us go for hands-on 8 part 2 CD1. I am going to explain clearly what is happening, right? If this video is available with you, the working will be very easy or not, sir? We have been doing the same job. That is the reason we are able to make these all things. Am I clear? That's how our course is going to deliver to you people. Coming to the online folks, Vanita, Govardhan and Bharat Reddy, okay. We are going to provide this all videos, YouTube access we are going to provide, remote server access we are going to provide, remote server, and installation also possible in your missions. We are going to connect to your missions using remotely, and you can install the Informatica product in your mission. We are going to install the Informatica product in our mission for all online folks. You need not worry about that one. We have a dedicated administrator is available to install the things. We have dedicated HR is available to provide related access related things, or any formalities are there. She is going to take care of it. Am I clear what I am trying to explain? Now the course total duration is 35 to 40 days it is going to take. The number of hours is going to take 50 to 60 hours is going to take. Somehow we are going to cover these all things. Am I clear? Right. Daily 1 hour it is going to happen. That is Monday to Friday 1 hour it is going to happen. Saturday and Sunday if possible I will take the more time and all. Am I clear? Right. Any other questions if you have, you can go with that. I completed with my demo. I completed my demo. You can go with your questions. Yes, Govardhan, Bharat Reddy, if you have any questions, you can go with that. Yes, offline folks, if you have any questions, you can go with that. If no, then we are trying to wind up today.